1980 marked the start of a new decade, and rock wasted no time setting the tone. Riffs cut sharper, rhythms hit harder, and the hunger for bolder sounds was everywhere. From heavy metal milestones to new wave quirks, the year carried both grit and polish. These weren't just singles, they were statements, shaping how rock would charge into the decade ahead. Here are 10 rock songs from 1980 that defined the moment and still echo loud today. Number 10, Turning Japanese, The Vapors.
I see the spirit, there's nothing else to do. Oh, it's in color.
Turning Japanese announced itself with jittery urgency. Bright and restless, it mixed pop hooks with sharp-edged new wave energy. The result was quirky and immediate, a one-off hit that refuses to fade. The arrangement is quick and choppy. Guitar stabs and tight drumming set a clipped rhythm, while vocals are delivered with tension just above the beat. The urgency creates a sense of barely contained chaos that makes the chorus so sticky. Recorded at Townhouse Studios in London with Vic Coppersmith Heaven. The track was built for clarity and punch. Every part was kept tight to preserve its nervous charm. That precision gave the song its polished edge without losing its restless drive. Decades later, it stands as one of the most unforgettable new wave anthems of its era. Number 9, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar cemented her rock credentials with Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Its opening riff cuts clean, and from there, the track stands firm, direct, confident, and impossible to ignore. The arrangement is lean. Guitars and drums stay locked, bass keeps steady ground, and Benatar's voice takes the spotlight. Her delivery is sharp and unflinching, carrying strength without strain. That balance of control and fire made the song instantly relatable. Recorded at Sound City with producer Keith Olsen, the performance captured a band sharpened by constant touring. Unity shows in every take, tight, economical, and free of excess. It became her first top 10 US hit, a radio staple that's still a shorthand for resilience and attitude. Number 8, Ace of Spades, Motorhead. Motorhead's Ace of Spades is pure velocity. From the first hit, it tears forward with no brakes, channeling adrenaline into sound. It's the band at their most distilled, loud, fast, and unrelenting. The structure is simple but ferocious. Lemmy's bass growls like a second guitar, locking tightly with pounding drums. Guitars slice in with sharp riffs, while the vocal delivery is direct and uncompromising. Nothing is polished down.
You know I'm going to lose. The gambling's for fools.
Everything rides forward. Recorded at Jackson Studios with producer Vic Mail, the sessions aimed to capture Motorhead as they were live. No filters, no frills. That choice preserved the track's raw punch and helped it become the band's defining anthem. It remains one of the clearest statements of what heavy rock could be. Stripped down, urgent, unforgettable. Number 7, Boulevard, Jackson Browne.
They say it can't be won the way the
Boulevard finds its power in understatement. Jackson Browne turns his focus to the people on the street, telling their story with clarity and compassion. It feels more like a scene observed than a song performed. The arrangement reflects that restraint. Electric guitars shimmer softly against piano touches.
under the neon light. Tell it.
Moves with steady patience. Brown's vocals carry quiet conviction, his phrasing giving the lyrics room to resonate. The song never rushes, which makes its message land stronger. Recorded at the Sound Factory in Los Angeles, Greg Ladagny, it was shaped by Brown's daily encounters with Hollywood Boulevard outside the studio. That real-world influence gave the track authenticity and weight. It remains one of his most thoughtful portraits of city life. Number 6, Games Without Frontiers, Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel's Games Without Frontiers drifts in with an eerie calm. Surreal imagery and playful metaphors cloak a sharp political edge, turning international tensions into something childlike, yet unsettling. Musically, it builds on repetition. Pulsing percussion and layered synth textures create a hypnotic backdrop, while Gabriel's vocal is measured and restrained.
Games without frontiers.
The chant-like refrain adds to the dreamlike mood, keeping the track balanced between meditation and unease. Recorded at Ashcombe House in Somerset with producer Steve Lillywhite, the song also features uncredited vocals from Kate Bush. Her ghostly additions deepen the atmosphere, giving the track an unmistakable chill. It became one of Gabriel's early solo hits, memorable for how it blended abstraction with accessibility. Number 5, Whip It, Devo.
Step on a square.
Whip It stood out instantly in 1980. Quirky, clipped, and full of attitude, it brought Devo's offbeat vision to a mainstream audience without losing any of its precision. The arrangement is tightly wound. Synths pulse in rigid patterns, guitars strike in short bursts, and drums keep a robotic steadiness. The vocal delivery is cool and detached, almost instructional, which only adds to its sly humor.
When a good time turns around, you must whip it, you will never live it down.
Produced at the record plant in Los Angeles with Robert Margouleff, the track was engineered with dry, close surfaces. No haze, just clean edges. That minimalist approach made every detail pop. Combined with its playful video, Whip It became an early MTV favorite and one of Devo's defining moments. Number 4, Call Me. Blondie Call Me hit with sleek urgency. Built for the film American Gigolo, it paired Debbie Harry's sharp lyrics with Giorgio Moroder's electronic drive, creating a stylish crossover that dominated airwaves. The arrangement is fast and taut. Guitars and synths push forward with relentless pace, while the rhythm section holds everything tight. Harry's vocal is cool and commanding, riding the track with complete control. Written and recorded quickly, the collaboration showed how effective simplicity and focus could be. Moroder's polished framework and Harry's attitude gave the song both edge and glamour. Topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 6 weeks, it became Blondie's biggest hit and a defining song of the year. Number 3, Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy Train launched Ozzy Osbourne's solo career with a blast. It was heavier, sharper, and more theatrical than what he had done before, setting a new path after his Black Sabbath years. The riff is its anchor, instantly recognizable and powered by Randy Rhoads' inventive guitar work. The song balances speed with precision, keeping the energy high without slipping into chaos. Osbourne's vocals cut through clearly, adding the dramatic edge that became his hallmark. Recorded at Ridge Farm Studio in England, the early sessions struggled until producer Max Norman stepped in. His guidance, combined with the chemistry between Osbourne and Rhoads, delivered one of metal's most iconic tracks. Crazy Train remains a defining anthem of both heavy rock and Ozzy's legacy. Number 2, You Shook Me All Night Long, AC/DC.
Shook me all night
AC/DC's return. The first single with Brian Johnson, it reassured fans that the band could carry on after Bon Scott's passing, and do so with new fire. The arrangement is tight and immediate. A crisp guitar riff opens, drums lock in. The groove settles without a wasted beat. Johnson's gritty vocal delivers attitude with charm, keeping the energy rough but approachable. Recorded at Compass Point Studios in the Bahamas during the Back in Black sessions, producer Mutt Lange pushed for precision and clarity. The result was a polished but powerful anthem that became a staple of stadium rock. It stands as one of AC/DC's most enduring hits. Number 1, Another One Bites the Dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Queen shifted gears with Another One Bites the Dust, stripping down their sound to rhythm and groove. Built on John Deacon's now iconic bass line, it became one of their most recognizable songs worldwide. The arrangement is minimalist but commanding. Bass drives the track with guitars and drums staying tight and deliberate.
How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone?
Freddie Mercury's vocal is calm yet powerful, perfectly in step with the song's controlled pulse. Recorded at Musicland Studios in Munich with Reinhold Mack, the production leaned into clarity and electronic influence. Michael Jackson urged the band to release it as a single, a move that turned it into their biggest US hit. Today it remains a crossover classic, proof that simplicity can be just as powerful as spectacle.